Forever Dog.
From the spacious Forever Dog Studios in downtown Los Angeles and the satellite Forever Dog Studios in Baltimore, Maryland, this is Groom Size! And now here's your hosts, Dan Gill and Eric Dodorian. Wow, it's them! Oh,
it's us. Here we are. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Groomzilla's podcast on the Forever Dog Network.
Thank you, Eric, for joining me each and every week on the Groomzilla's podcast. I like seeing you once a week.
You're welcome, Daniel. You're welcome. Thank you.
Wow. We got a great show for you this week. Thanks, as always, for joining us, Wetheads. On the show today, my dear, close, personal friend, David Venhuizen.
David, yeah. And I want to apologize up top. I am a little overwhelmed in the beginning with you guys being so close and me being the third party.
Yeah.
I got a little,
yeah. As you pointed out, this is kind of like the reverse of the Allen episode.
Yeah.
But we got through it. Yeah. We had a great talk. Yeah. It was very funny, man. Yeah. But right now we're talking to each other because that's this part of the show. Eric, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I had, we're doing good. Drew's doing good. We're both, we got some big news out this summer, obviously with LeBron signing with the Lakers. So we're still trying to process that every day. Yeah. And,
do you have any shopping trips recently?
Sure. Had a great little Saturday at IKEA. Sure. We went there. And we were really focused.
Yeah.
Again, which is 2 for 2 now with this IKEA. First time we go in there, focus, know what we want, get what we want. But this time was a little, because usually how they have like the little like what's it called? Like as is section of IKEAs.
Yeah.
Where it's like
the people floor models.
Yeah. But it's usually like people will build something and they'll bring it back. It's all shitty and stuff. And it is like floor.
Right.
So
okay. Yeah.
We need so our kitchen cabinets are giving out.
Oh boy.
So we needed some more kitchen storage.
I see.
We go down IKEA for some kitchen storage.
Married couple. And Saturday.
Prime time Saturday. I mean, last time we were late evening Saturday. This time we're right in the fucking teeth.
Wow.
Of this fucking Saturday, this bright, shiny ass, sunny ass Saturday, walking in this IKEA.
Great.
And we're just in the zone, man. We were so fucking focused.
What does that mean?
We didn't get distracted. We didn't buy fucking shit we didn't need. We got what we needed.
Did you find your storage needs?
Yeah. And then we go to the as is section and we're like, there's this thing. It's like kind of a little bit more money than we wanted to spend, but it's exactly what we needed. Okay. And it was ready to go.
Okay.
But we didn't get it. So we didn't buy that thing. We bought the thing that you have to assemble. And then, I'm outside and I got all the stuff and then Drew's going to get the car and I'm going to load it in. As I'm waiting for Drew to come with the car, see this old ass couple with the storage unit that I had my eye on in the as is section.
Okay.
Because, full disclosure, Drew didn't want to get it. I wanted to get it, but we didn't get it.
Okay.
But I wanted it because I thought it would have been perfect.
Yeah.
And it's this like older couple and the guy's just he's just laying into this woman and they're like trying to get this thing in and he's being a dick to her. And then, so I jump in and I'm like, you guys need help. I kind of just asked her, I was looking at her, made eye contact with her and was like, do you guys need help? And he's like, rah, rah, rah. Yeah, he's got a cigarette in his mouth.
Whoa.
And we and then I get in there and I'm like, I don't mind telling you that I'm the strongest I've ever been in my life right now.
What? You said that to the wife?
No, I'm telling me that to you right now. Okay. So I go in with this it's a big glass. It's a very sturdy piece of furniture for like by IKEA standard. Yeah. It's like glass and thick ass wood.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, my reds here. I gotta go.
Is that your red? Okay.
That's my red. Oh shit. They're gonna circle back. They're coming around.
Oh, okay.
And so I help them get this fucking thing in a second because I'm super fucking strong right now.
I hear that.
And then the guy's like, he's trying to give us like fucking, yeah. And he goes to shake my hand and I like barely shake his hand, and you know me, I love shaking hands, eye contact. That's my shit.
Uh-huh.
Give him shitty ass eye contact,
Ooh.
no eye contact, shake hand.
Uh-huh.
And I was on my way, and that was my key experience. So it was a little weird ending. then we get home. And then I get too high to put this fucking thing together.
Uh-huh.
And I did it. I did it up until the end.
Uh-huh.
And I just like the whole time I'm thinking, oh man, I'm like, the whole time I'm thinking, I'm really high right now.
Should have got that as is.
Easy. This is too easy. I'm flying along.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
And I'm like, in the back of my head, and then I can't finish, and I can't put the fucking door on because I did the whole thing backwards.
Oh boy!
Of course, so I take the whole thing, and then Drew takes the whole thing apart, and she did it for me.
Oh my god! Well, that's a good ending.
Yeah, great ending. And then we watch Harry Potter, and
you're revisiting the Potter movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
they're on HBO
and the books. And the books.
No,
correction, Dan. They just took them off HBO for some fucking reason.
Okay, I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, I don't get it. Why?
Probably something to do with contracts. I don't know.
I'm so sick of Apple and Amazon, and I'm sick of all these fucking streaming companies. Like, they know what they got. They got us hooked, and now they're gonna fucking gut us.
Oh, they're gonna milk us, baby.
I fucking hate it, man. Don't take my con.
You know what? Strap on the thing that they put on the udders and milk away. I'm fine.
Milk me.
Milk me.
Milk me. Milk me.
Oh, Eric, speaking of milk, I just looked up at the clock, and
what is it?
Well, it's time for Nup News. It's the Nup News at 9. Let's play the nuptial news music. Nup News at 9. This is the Nup News at 9. Nuptials.
Milk me.
In the news. Milk me. Welcome to Nup News. As always,
Hi.
Eric.
On the 9.
Wetheads, please stop the podcast now and listen to Nup News at 9 on the 9s or at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. You're really going to enjoy the experience if you do it.
Stop what you're doing, because we're about to ruin on the 9s. On the 9s. Hip hop spectacular.
Nup News. This comes to us. A few different publications picked up this crazy story. I think even Hoda and Kathy Lee even talked about this. But a bridesmaid asks the airline to refund wedding flight airfare after being fired by the bride. And this is what happened. So just the gist of this is there's this girl tweeted.
Slow down. Say it plain. Say it in English so I understand.
Oh, you don't like the weird twisted the title?
No, for those of us who don't live on the elite coasts in LA and New York, where words are flying for the rest of us.
All right.
Yeah. Say it plain.
Here's what happened. I'll put it in my own words.
Yeah.
A bridesmaid tweeted at JetBlue and asked for a refund after the bride asked her bridesmaid to relinquish her duties because she couldn't be there for the whole weekend. So basically, this bridesmaid was had a busy schedule. She was going to school or something, and the bride in turn sent her an email. She tweeted this email too, which she asked the bridesmaid to send back her bridesmaid attire and not be a bridesmaid. Please come to the wedding still.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to participate in the whole bridesmaid thing, I don't want you there, and I'll give it to somebody else.
Oof. I need more deets.
Do you want to hear the email? Do you want to hear the email?
I don't want to hear the email because I don't have time to digest it, Dan. I'm sorry. We're 3 hours ahead. If I read this email now at 10:14, I'm going to be up until 4:00 in the morning digesting it.
Yeah. Here, let me give you a quote. The whirlwind nature of what your travel has become. This is from the bride to the bridesmaid. The whirlwind nature of what your travel has become just won't work with the duties as a party member.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, this girl tweeted JetBlue to see if she could get a refund for her ticket, and they gave it to her.
They gave it to her?
They gave it to her.
Oh, JetBlue's the best. JetBlue is really good.
Yeah.
They just do good shit all the fucking time.
Yeah.
But my question is, what the deets I want to know is very peculiar question.
Yeah.
Is the curiosity?
What's curious about it?
The curiosity of it is
what is it?
Is curiosity.
Oh, okay.
What part of the wedding? What part of the weekend was she missing? Is she missing the day after brunch, or is she missing Friday night? If she's missing Friday night, then I'm like, well, if you're not here on Friday night,
right?
It's kind of the whole, that's tough to come. It's tough to show up to. If you're in a bridal party, it's tough to miss Friday night and then show up to the wedding and everyone's talking about Friday night.
Okay, this is also from the email. When I asked you, I was really hoping that you could be a part of this whole thing, the bachelorette trip, at least the weekend, prep, and the full night of the event. A Sunday night flight means you won't even be able to be there for the whole wedding. So I guess the ceremony's on Sunday. I don't know. I'm not even thinking about this. This might be more appropriate for I do's, I don'ts. But in any event, JetBlue gave her her refund, and will make your old friendship feel like new again. We're a future girls trip weekend on us in the future.
No shit.
Yeah. How about that?
So JetBlue is like, listen, your friend who just got married is a fucking asshole. But she's getting married this weekend, so let her fucking do her thing.
Yeah.
And when you guys talk again in 6 months, you can go to Phoenix on us. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
JetBlue's the best. They were during the horrible, horrific hurricanes last year in Puerto Rico. They flew a bunch of people out of Puerto Rico last year for free.
I just like those blue chips.
There you go, Dan. Yep, same thing. Yep. Carrot chip. Same.
Okay.
I haven't had the privilege or the dough to fly on JetBlue in a long time, but I have flown on JetBlue before, and those chips, the Terra chips.
Yep. Blue. They're blue. That's fun. Oh yeah.
Sweet. Phenomenal stuff.
So I guess that's a good Nup News. Let's play that Nup News music. That was the Nup News. Now it's time to play that beautiful theme song for our I Do's, I Don'ts. So good. Eric, can I sort of tag in that story we just talked about in Nup News?
Oh, we should have a whole tag in segment, and then so I can do this.
That's a pretty good idea.
I want more stuff to do in and around the podcast with that kind of stuff.
Do whatever you want. This is your podcast. All right, tag in. I do, I don't. Quickly on that last story. Do you? On
what? From what perspective? JetBlue's, the bridesmaid, or the bride?
Of the bride.
Don't. That's a hard don't.
I can see it both ways. Yeah, but I don't do it through an email. Probably, I would get on the phone and call the person. I had
a pretty not like a similar situation. Like we had our friends who like had to go back to work, and when you were like making people fucking fly out and take work off and spend their own money on a bunch of shit, like you got to let their schedule be their schedule. You can't be like. You got to be cool about fucking something, because you're already making people pay all this fucking money to come see your dumbass wedding.
Kind of that's one of those things where you don't know until you kind of been through the wedding. That's like, listen, princess, listen, prince. This isn't all about you two.
No, I'm getting again, and I do want more details, but not right now. I'm too old for this shit for this late at night right now. I'll get too angry. I'll get too heated.
Okay, well let's do the proper I do's, I don'ts for this week, which comes to us from Bustle. Bustle.com.
I'll tee off on this. This will be fun. It'll get some,
This is going to be fun. This is 18 people share the biggest regrets from their weddings. Now, this is just fun. So let's just burn through this for I do's, I don'ts.
Hold on. I want to take my shirt off for it.
Okay. Pop that shirt off. Looking good. Oh, that's looking very nice. Okay. Let me snap a picture of this for the socials. Okay. All right. Now how about we do this? I'll run down the list and you, I do, I don't it. We like that?
Do it.
All right. Number one, putting China on the wedding registry.
Don't.
Yep, that was a regret. And just because these are other people's regrets, I just want to say there might be some do's in here for us.
Yeah. China's dumb. It's 2018. China's dumb.
Yeah,
People are starving. The world is ending. Go fuck yourself.
I don't need on. Oh. Number 2. Wow, you popped that shirt off and you just get right to the right to the
This is why I did it. This is why I did. People don't know. Again, people don't know me. You know, they don't know my background. They don't know where I came from. I take my shirt off. I'm ready to go.
Okay. Number 2, banning people from taking pictures. This is someone else's. I don't.
I gotta go. Don't again.
Yeah, I'm a don't.
I'm not pushy enough for this.
Don't ban people. Don't ban people.
And I can't get enough pictures of my wedding. As long as you show me all the pictures.
And honestly, like the whole thing about being present and like we want you to be here with us for the thing. Like,
who are we kidding? It's 2018. The world's ending. People are starving.
Is that going to be your answer for all 18 of these?
Well, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean. Number 3, giving the mother-in-law too much power.
Yeesh.
Who's mother-in-law? I guess this would be bride's. I would say, you know, I do give.
What is too much? I do. Yes, do.
Do give let the mother-in-law.
Do. I have been.
That's up to the, yeah.
We did. I have some guilt about this from my own ups because we had my beautiful mother-in-law, Susan Koshgarian, who I love very much, is one of my best friends in the world. Mm-hmm. We were like, you're in charge of flowers. She really wanted to do flowers. She loves flowers.
Yeah.
And then I came in with a couple of suggestions because I love flowers too. And suggestions and ideas that I had. And I wish that I had pulled back on my end a little bit and just let Susan,
cool.
Because I wanted like carnations and like she went to like a really fancy place.
I'd say get the mother-in-law involved. Who cares?
Yeah. This is a do. This is a
do for me. Number 4, not planning accordingly for the weather.
Don't.
This is an I don't for them. Isn't an I don't for you? I would say, you know, do what you can, but at the end of the day, you know, like whatever happens, and that's the story. I mean, who cares if
you're getting right, exactly. Which is
heat is another thing, but you know, again, you're having your thing in August. It's gonna be hot. It's fine.
Yeah, and I feel like your wedding was
warm.
Was heat?
It was warm.
It was warm, but it wasn't like. I mean, no one's.
It was unbearable, but it was warm.
Yeah. Oh, and can you imagine like getting married in like Nantucket or something, and then everyone gets little summer rain. Yeah. Everyone's all a little extra wet.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be nice.
That's nice. That's nice.
Well, don't worry about the weather. I do it. Number 5,
do it.
Sending snail mail.
Do I like it?
Yeah, they have a regret because it just took so long and there's a lot of work that goes into it, getting all those addresses. Mm-hmm. But you know what? Mm-hmm. It's fun. I didn't do it. We didn't do it for ours.
Well, you know what? Well, we didn't either. And I don't really feel either way about it. Like I don't.
It's a lot of work.
I like receiving it. I love getting mail from people that I love. Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's 2018. People are starving. World's going to end. We got to get off the grid sometime, right?
Yeah. Number 6, skipping the most important meal of the day. Make sure you have breakfast. Ooh. Yeah, I would. If that's even a problem for you, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, you're not mature enough to get married if you're not eating breakfast on your wedding day.
Seriously, do have breakfast. Number 7, forgetting your bling. Forgetting my pretty new wedding ring in the bathroom before leaving the reception dinner an hour away. Okay, that's very personal. I don't think.
Don't say bling if you're a white person writing this article.
Also,
2018 people starve world.
Number 8, choosing the wrong do. This will sound petty, but I regret wearing my hair up. Okay. I feel, yeah.
You gotta let. I feel like you gotta let that go.
Yeah.
I get it. I would never in a million years wear my hair up at a wedding, but I mean. Whatever, you made the decision. That's how you felt that day. You're fine.
I have sort of a regret with my hair, just because it was one of those things where I got out of the shower. What? I'm not allowed to express how I feel about my do, Eric. You just want me to move on?
It was perfect. What are you talking about? Your hair is perfect every single second of every single day.
It's not true. It was a little pushed to the side. It's not how I normally wear it. I looked weird. in the pictures.
Yeah, but no matter how you wear it, it looks great. Is what I'm trying to say.
It was like one of those. It was one of those hot situations where I was so hot I kept pushing it out of my face, and then I got hot hair look.
Yeah, but that's cute and adorable because you're all nervous and you're playing with your bangs and shit.
Number 9, inviting people who you don't really want to invite.
Don't.
Yeah, it is hard though.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hard for me, but
not everyone can do that though. You have family obligations sometimes.
Yeah.
Listen, the whole invitation and who comes and who not is a perpetual problem.
Me, baby. I cut like a Ginsu.
So I would say don't invite. I mean, I can't weigh in. It's too hard. The whole invitation.
That's
the
a
guest
thing.
list thing is too hard.
That's a thing. That's a thing that you're gonna fucking. That's like a real regrettable sitch.
Yeah, you're gonna make some mistakes.
If you invite someone that you weren't 100 about inviting, you're gonna not be. I mean, or not, or you could be like, oh shit, yeah, that's great. I didn't care.
Yeah. Number 10,
but
not hiring a photographer. I know you have this regret, Eric, as far as videographer.
Well, thank God we had a photographer, but yeah, I wish we had a videographer too.
Yeah.
Said the whole word. Oh my God, you have to hire a photographer.
Yeah, I do get a photographer. Come on, it's your wedding. Number 11, not planning your speech ahead of time.
Hello.
It
was cute the way you said speech that
not
time.
Not planning your speech ahead of time.
Speech. You know me.
You're a wing it. You like to wing it.
Oh yeah, I love wings. I like flying high and crashing, baby.
So that's an I don't for you on prepping the speech, but you can fly high.
But I crash it. When I crash hard. John Denver, Roberto Clemente.
Oh boy.
All right.
I would say I do plan a little. I would say I do plan a few words.
Richie Valens.
Okay, Big Bopper. Number 12.
Buddy.
Swapping cake for cupcakes. This is a regret.
Wait, I was still naming people who died in a plane crash. What happened?
They say they regret swapping cake
9/11.
For cupcakes.
Regret. I mean, I gotta defer to my tall, strong wife, who's a baker.
Yeah.
Who's a lifelong baker, professional baker, who does not like cupcakes.
Yeah.
And cakes, I would never take a cake over a cupcake. It's just not. You think it's the same, but it's fucking not. It's not. The moisture, and that's what Drew says, is that cupcakes,
it's too dry?
The surface volume makes it impossible to keep them moist.
Sure.
And if there's one thing that you take away from Groomzilla's above anything, is you got to keep your wedding as moist as possible.
I'll second that. I would say, I'm an I don't to cupcakes. Although if you have an ice cream truck, I recommend that. That's what I did.
That's a fucking brilliant idea. Good.
Okay, let's blow through these last 5.
Okay.
13. This is a regret brides have had on Bustle. Number 13. Recording the ceremony. I really wish I had the ceremony videotaped. I would say I don't on this. I didn't record mine. I don't care. I don't miss it. No. I like things existing in the memory. Which
I like the way that
might fly in the face about what we said about taking pictures at the ceremony, but that's not. I think those are two different things.
Yeah. I mean, the video. I regret not having a videographer just for like B-roll. I wanted to I just want to look at that shit. But I'm a crazy filmmaker. I'm a storyteller.
Yeah. You're Martin Scorsese. Number 14. Not picking the dress of your dreams. Well, why wouldn't you buy the dress of your dreams?
I mean, I get it. I feel like
financial stuff, maybe. Sure.
Financial stuff also, but it's also like, unless you have had this one actual literal dress of your dreams that you have your eye on, and not waiting to be like swept off your feet by a dress.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like if you have to look for that dress, then I could see you. But if you have one dress that you've had your eye on, and that's like the dress, get that fucking dress.
Get the dress.
But don't worry about it. I don't think.
Number 15.
Same with dudes and shoes and Jordans and myself.
Yes.
And sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are those Jordans, by the way?
The Jordans are great. They got a little wet last weekend. It was rainy, but they're fine.
You got to keep those dry. Number 15. Number 15. Not putting enough into it. Okay, that sounds very specific. Going the DIY route is so fab, and you can save some serious cash. But remember, it's okay to spend a little money too, especially on your own wedding. Yeah.
Is this person listening to the podcast and specifically trying to talk shit about me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 16, excessive pre-wedding boozing, drinking too much the week before. Okay.
So they are talking shit about me. This is obviously this is a hatchet job. This is a fucking hatchet job.
I agree. It sounds like this person had a week of boozing before the wedding, and they were just exhausted by the time they got there. That can be a problem. I would say I don't recommend getting too tired before the big show.
Yeah.
17, skipping out on separate child supervision. What? Not paying
like having like a
paying for a babysitter. Oh, okay. We had so many young kids at our wedding. I'm fine with kids at weddings. Why does everyone hate that?
I get it. You don't want to worry about anything, and then at some point you're going to have to worry about kids. Like for instance, when your nephew disappeared, but then he was just under the table at your wedding.
I don't even remember that.
You don't remember that?
No.
We were looking for him for like the longest time, and then he was just under the table. He was gone for like 20 minutes.
Gabe or Sam?
Gabe.
Oh, okay. Oh, I sort of remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just under the table. It's one of my favorite things of your wedding. He stole your wedding. Yeah.
Oh, Sam? Short round guy or tall skinny guy?
Yeah, Sam.
Yeah,
the short round
Sam.
one.
Okay.
I thought he was Gabe. My bad.
Okay, number 18, regret from this Bustle article is rushing through it. My biggest regret is that it all felt so rushed.
Definitely don't.
Yeah, don't rush through it if you can help it. Sometimes you can't.
No. That's one thing I really wanted to be. That's one thing I really wanted to make sure to not do.
Yeah.
Is really take my time and really soak it up.
Yeah, I feel like I failed on that on some fronts, but I don't think you can avoid it in some respects because it's just
your wedding was very luxurious.
Yeah, but I think when you're in it and it's just hard to have. We've talked about this. It's just hard to fully enjoy the day. But I think that's unavoidable. So don't have anything to say to you wet heads on how to avoid something like that.
Just keep it nuppy and you'll be fine.
Well, I do to that.
Do me a favor and milk me.
Milk me. Eric, are you going to pop that shirt back on? Because we got David Venhuizen coming in the studio right after this break.
Oh, yeah. I got to have a shirt on for Dave.
Okay.
I gotta keep my shirt on.
Let's close up I do's, I don'ts. Let's play that music.
Mm-hmm.
Eric that's good music. Eric will put that shirt back on. We'll take a little break right here, and then we'll be back in studio with David, Papa D. Venhuizen. Welcome back to Groomzilla's. Thank you for joining us in studio for the first time ever at the brand new spacious Forever Dog Studios in downtown Los Angeles is my very close dear friend, both of our very close dear friends, David Venhuizen.
But he's closer to you. He's closer to you.
Okay, yeah, he is. Hi, Dave.
Hey, Dan.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Eric.
Hi, Dave.
Good to see ya. How's the weather there in balmy Baltimore?
Oh, man, it is soup. You ever had soup before?
Oh yeah, I had some loaded baked potato the other day.
Not as creamy as that.
That sounds creamy.
That's not as creamy as
Okay,
that.
that's not. Yeah,
more brothy, more of a brothy heat.
Yeah, I've been there in the summer.
A wet heat.
A wet heat,
like you like to say.
It's very extremely wet. Extremely wet.
Hate to be a cab driver in that weather.
Well, you probably got the AC on if you're in a cab.
You step out.
Yeah, but that's not helping you downstairs.
You guys that's
not helping you downstairs.
Yeah,
you got to open the door.
It's true. Where the body folds, it's going to be a little damp, I'm sure.
Yeah, and there's a lot of folds.
They get right on that mic.
Okay,
you got to stay right on the mic.
I'm always nervous about being too loud.
No, producer Brett really wants you right on the mic.
Why?
Why? Yeah, why?
He's a loud man. He's a loud man. You know
people have said that throughout my life. It's
quiet down.
Shut up. Quiet down. You're so loud.
Well, but you also like that. You yell.
Oh yeah, I'm a loud boy.
Live loud. I think I've seen posters that say that.
Live, laugh loud.
Yeah.
But you bubble up to it. You don't come in hot. Those are the people, that walk into the coffee shop and they're loud from jump.
Yeah.
I'll
have an espresso.
Yeah, why didn't you Why don't you do
Already
a
on the
grande?
Yeah.
So-
I fucked that last Tuesday. No, I gotta get a latte
wow,
now. Hold on.
Whoa.
Sybil just can't
Yeah.
get anything right. I'll have a latte. Goddamn Sybil.
Sybil. I hope that's Sybil Shepherd's manager.
Yeah.
I said my name was Andre.
Oh,
Does
boy.
I taste sweetener?
I'm sorry. I said no sweetener. Yeah, Sybil.
Sybil. She's a shepherd.
I like how we talked about being too loud and then we immediately yelled into
We're
the
too
mics.
loud. We're
Yeah.
gonna shout over each other a lot.
Mm-hmm. David.
You guys don't want to do my idea. I wanted to riff an old timey poker game.
We can do
for
that.
the entire
Sure.
episode.
We
Yeah.
can.
You didn't want it. You want to shoot. You want to talk about weddings.
If we're doing
You
a
wanna-
pretend poker game, I got all straights. All night.
Another winner.
I just tell you that.
We don't
This
have
is
to
like
talk.
the opposite of the Allen thing. This is when Allen was
Yeah.
here. You felt immediate. But I feel I'm cool. I'm great with it.
Well,
I
you're
feel
better.
good.
Yeah, you're better. You don't have the whole insecurity issue that I have.
I do. I mean, I am talking to two dentist sons right
That's
now.
true.
Get out of town. Yes, we
Yeah.
are both sons of dentists,
That's right.
David and myself.
That's right. We are. And we actually, when we met,
You want to go into our pitch? This is our
our
pitch.
failed pilot pitch is how it started out. Yes, we are the two sons of two dentists. And
Yeah, it's interesting. It's actually within 5 minutes of meeting Dave. It's the first thing we talked about. We've learned we were both from the Midwest and we were both sons of dentists. Isn't that right, Dave?
yeah,
Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there.
yeah, and this show is going to be a lot.
It doesn't feel natural. It doesn't. I can already tell what's wrong with the pitch. It doesn't feel natural. You're not acting like. You got to act like dentist sons. You got to act like you don't give a fuck.
Oh.
Oh,
They give you the pilot at all.
Well,
Oh.
we do have dad.
You're doing the.
We do have
You're doing
dad.
that folksy. You're doing that folksy Midwest bullshit. Fuck that. You guys are two dentist sons. You go in there like
What
fucking
does
dentist
what does that
sons.
mean to you besides not giving a fuck? What does that mean to you, Eric? I'd like to hear.
yeah.
I mean, every dentist son I've ever met, and I've met a lot.
How many have you met?
Well, let's see. There was 4 in 8th grade alone.
Okay.
Wow.
4 in 8th grade, and sprinkled through liberally through my high school years.
Uh-huh.
6 or 7 during high school. I don't know what it is. I've talked about it
You
with my
attract them.
dentist.
You attract
with
them.
my dentist. I'm attracted to. I think I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know who's doing the attracting, but I think that there is a magnetism.
There's a poll.
there.
One of my first
And I
girlfriends,
know-
daughter of a dentist.
Oh. That you guys
Really?
must have had a lot to talk about.
She went into dental hygiene.
She did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Works for her dad.
That's great. That's just
Yeah.
a nice story. My dad
Yeah.
works for his dad.
Yeah.
Used to anyway.
There you go.
Your dad worked for his dad.
Well, yeah, it was my grandpa's a dentist too. They practiced together.
Did you guys have to make? Well, I mean, to finish my thought is that what being a dentist son to me is kind of like, I don't know, like James Vanderbeek in Varsity Blues. You know, the quarterback that's got the juice but isn't a dick about it. But
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
at the end of the day, still has the juice.
Oh, okay.
I felt like I didn't have a lot of juice and I was a dick about it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But that's where the comedy is going to come from, right?
Yeah,
That's where
yeah,
the comedy,
Actually,
because
There was a time when I was in high school where my dad was just yelling at me. He's like, "You got to get out there. You got to practice your dentistry." And then I turned to him. I said, "I don't want your life." And then I drove straight to LA. David
and your,
Weddings.
te- and your
David.
teeth were all fucked up when you
Oh,
said
they've
that.
never been the same.
Oh.
Never been the same. David Weddings. Let's get into it.
Uh-huh.
This is where he clams up.
Weddings.
Weddings. I know you've been to them.
I've been to them.
Give me a
I'm
good-
going to one
Okay.
in the Black Hills.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I like the Black Hills of South Dakota.
Yeah. I'll be there looking. No dance at this.
What?
Yeah, which I'm kind of.
What does
There's
that
going to be
mean?
social gathering, but no. It says in big letters, no dance.
I've been to a wedding like that. That's Drew's sister's. My brother-in-law Adam is like super religious, or his family's religious, and they didn't want any drinking or dancing
What?
Well,
at the part of
Is
the
this
reception that they were at.
The town
Yeah,
where
it's like-
Footloose takes place? What are we talking about here?
Huh?
Why can't you dance because of conservative religious.
Well,
I mean-
you don't want to be a show off out there.
Oh, okay. I still don't
why-
know.
It's a point. Well, it's a you're showing off. You're being cocky. That's
Oh, it's pride. It's
maybe
the
I
sin
don't
of
know.
Pride.
I could be.
Too much bumping and grinding.
Yeah.
Leave space for the Lord, kind of thing.
I don't know.
Kind of.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Eric was the one who was there.
Eric DeWard.
Yeah, why,
No,
why,
oh,
why
Eric
is there
Dorian.
no dancing?
Eric
Why is there no
Dorian.
dancing at your wedding?
I don't know. His family owned a bar. I've been to a, you cut it. I've seen him cut it up. He's one of those goofy dancers. He's really funny. Like he does really funny dances, and people like that. Maybe that's why no dancing.
He doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Be
He doesn't want to become a
outshined.
spectacle.
Okay.
That's true. That's the thing.
Is it
he's
the-
worried. He's worried nobody else is going to bring what he normally brings to other people's weddings at his wedding. I get that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it a time of day thing? Is it not at
The
night?
wedding's at 5 p.m.
Okay. I still don't
Okay.
get the no dancing thing.
And
What else are
then-
you supposed to do?
I guess talk to his dad Scott, and
Is there dinner? Is there?
I don't know. Yeah, it's steak or chicken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I like
think.
those choices.
I think.
No seafood.
Is this the one you're going on? You're doing to do a bachelor party in old Phoenix Town soon?
I am. I hope that he doesn't listen to this because I am a surprise arrival. He doesn't know I'm coming.
Oh, wow.
But I will be
Oh.
there. What time do you release
This Friday?
this Friday? I will be there on Friday. So
Okay.
if on the
You're a
second day
treat.
of his bachelor party, everybody in the party is like, let's listen to Groomzilla's. The cat is out of the bag. I'll be in Phoenix for his
That'll be
bachelor
fun for
party.
you all to gather around the iPhone.
We have known to be played at early in the
It's like
Yeah.
a
Before the
pre-party
mo-
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
People
before
like
the mushrooms hit. People
Yeah.
put on Groomzillas. They'll
yeah.
smoke a joint.
Let's see what you're going to prepare for. Oh, our old buddy Dave's on this? What a twist.
Yeah.
We didn't even
What?
know he knew these guys.
cool, man. This is going to be a fun batch party.
Now we're in Phoenix where it's 120 degrees. And it's also the worst town in America.
Wow. Just went there.
Close.
It might be.
It's up there.
It's up there.
We're going to get a lot of letters for that, Dave. We have a lot
Tucson though, but Tucson.
Hey, Tucson. Nothing bad
That's
to
a
say
great
about
town.
Tucson.
That's a great town.
Okay.
Tucson rules.
Jerome?
Tempe too.
You're a
Scottsdale,
Jerome,
Scottsdale
okay?
and Phoenix. No thanks.
Tippecanoe
Jerome.
and Tempe too.
There you go.
Wait, David. So you're a treat. So you're the special treat.
I just got a
at this
text.
bachelor party.
It's like we're having a bachelor party, but we're not telling them you're coming.
Why are you
well,
the
that's
special
Groomzilla's
treat?
first.
Yeah.
I rarely.
What do you mean? What do you
well,
mean?
I mean, I know, but like, I'm just.
What kind of a question is that to ask?
Just relax, Eric. Just relax.
No.
I'm happy that Eric's offended for me.
Well, I mean, why do you deserve special status in the friend group?
I was his college roommate. I saw his butt a ton.
Huh? Go on.
You got to wait a minute. There's more to this.
We've
You got him out
gotten
of something.
we've been into
You got
fist,
him out
we've
of
been into
something.
fist fights.
With each other?
Oh yeah, we've been through it all.
Wow. You're like brothers.
We're like brothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so wouldn't it be implied that you would be going to the bachelor party?
Well, I don't hardly ever show up for anything.
Oh, okay. So you're a bad friend.
I'm a bad. Well, they're like, let's fly to some dumb shit town. Do you want to come? No.
But
Wait.
but for Phoenix,
Back
yes.
up. So the weddings in South Dakota.
The wedding's in South Dakota.
Nobody involved with the wedding is from Phoenix.
I think one guy
One
lives
guy
in
might
Phoenix.
maybe went there once. Okay.
I think he maybe lives there.
Okay. Are you
Why
going
do they wanna go to
golfing?
Phoenix?
Is it like a
It's
golf?
going to be
Yeah.
120 degrees out.
Yeah, you're not golfing.
I'm not golfing, which is a bummer.
What are you doing? Do you know?
Well, one day I'll be there for the fantasy draft, which I'm not in the league.
Boy.
Oh, is it their league or something?
boy.
Yeah, I
I
that'd
thought
be
you
fun.
did do fantasy.
I did.
Okay.
Baseball or football?
Past
Just
tense.
football. I
Oh,
can only
'cause
handle it
baseball.
once a week with the
Yeah.
roster. Every day. That's a
true.
lot.
So
Yeah, baseball fantasy is insane.
so this guy knows everyone else is going except for you.
Yeah.
And then you show up and he's like, "Oh, Dard made it. Here's Dave."
I already know how it's going to go. It'd be like, I'm going to walk through your door and it'd be like, oh,
Hi.
hi. I mean, that's happened to me
God.
before.
Hi.
Oh my
welcome
God.
to Phoenix.
Oh, great.
You should take someone with you. You should take someone with you to pump up the reaction a little bit.
What are you doing?
Are you expecting? Yeah.
Do you want to come?
Are you talking about me? I haven't been to Phoenix in a long time.
Get a ticket, man. It's a hot time to go.
Wait, so are you expected to bring the party? Like, are you the guy like, and Dave's here? And then you're like, hey.
I haven't seen a lot of the guys in like 5 or 6 years. So I don't have any clue.
Okay. But you're not like showing up with the party necessarily. You're not really that kind of guy. Well, you sort of are.
Well, I'll be going to Sky Harbor where, whenever I go to Sky Harbor, I just remember that old woman who died on my
the
flight.
Phoenix airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be sad.
Do you want to tell that story? I don't want you to burn your material. I know.
No, I don't want to tell it. It's a classic bit. Come check me out.
We'll save it for the 100th episode.
That'd be nice.
Okay.
Wait, so are you're not the best man or anything, are you? In this wedding?
I think it's an ungroomed wedding.
I like that.
I think it just
no dancing, no groomsmen.
No groomsmen, which I've been to before. Billy Maxwell's wedding, I was a road dog.
What?
He got us all blue shirts and he said, "You're my road dogs." And those were the groomsmen.
What are you talking about?
I asked him the same thing. I don't know.
Did you stand up? Did you do groomsman stuff?
We walked down to Who Let the Dogs Out.
No.
Yeah, we did.
No.
Because we were the dogs, the road dogs.
No.
That's adorable.
We walked down in our shirts and then we sat down for the whole time. Just like everybody else.
So did you walk regular, like the regular way
just
that
like
you walk?
7 guys in blue shirts.
Were you like Baja Men and like we are the dogs?
He wanted that.
We are.
He did ask for that, but
nobody went nuts.
Nobody wanted to do it.
Did you give anybody a high five as you were walking down?
Maybe a sheepish grin.
No high fives though.
Not that I remember.
That doesn't sound like the behavior of a road dog.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like that is curious. That is
very curious behavior.
I kind of pointed at a guy who thought he should have been a road dog, but wasn't a road dog.
There you go.
Trace.
There you go.
Trace didn't make the cut.
Trace didn't make the cut for road dog.
Right.
I have a friend who I'm like friends with all the same friends, and in every wedding I've been a groomsman, and he's been left out.
Just neutered him. You just destroyed him.
Yeah.
Oh no,
did you give him
road dog
a point?
status.
What did you give him? Like a point or like a little?
Just like you know, I'm where you want to be.
You know what this? Yeah.
And he was your friend before he was my friend, and look at where I'm at in both situations.
Wow.
I out road dogged you.
I out road dogged you.
Wow. I love that. I've never seen this side of you, but I like it.
Oh, I know.
I like it a lot.
I know exactly what this is. You climb ladders.
I climb ladders. Do you know how much it hurt me when Dan asked me to do a co-speech with Colin?
I know. I thought that was weird. I thought like, I'm going to give a speech. I'm going to be over on Colin. Nope. Yeah.
Same level. That hurt.
Well, how'd you feel about? Wait. How'd you feel about him giving me the rehearsal night speech? He gave me. I mean, I barely know.
Put it on. I just put it on. I put it at your doorstep.
That was okay with me.
Yeah.
Knocked it out of the park.
Knocked it out of the park.
I'm not a practice guy.
Yeah.
You're a game night. That's
game
true.
Night.
That's true.
Oh, road dog. I like the idea of having Baja Men play before your bride comes down.
Yeah.
Who let the dogs out?
Because it's about ugly women, right?
It turned out to be.
Oh my God. Yeah, that song is
That's
about
what the
ugly.
song's about.
Oh, I didn't
10
even
years
think
after
about
we
that.
unearthed the true meaning of that song.
Right.
And we shouldn't have been rocking to it so hard. I thought it was just about dogs.
That's what America thought. The whole world
I thought it was written from the perspective of a dog catcher, is what I thought. And he's
that's what the
asking, who let these dogs out? I was going to have a nice Friday night at home. I was going to watch the Diamondbacks play.
Oh, my dog catching is done.
Somebody let these dogs out. I got a full night. I'm going to have to watch this thing on TiVo. I'm going to have to delete some Storage Wars.
Oh, boy.
Just to get it on the machine.
Who let these
Just
damn
the
dogs
day in the
out?
life of a Diamondbacks fan.
Yep.
Go down. Air conditioner doesn't work at the Home Depot. How's that for irony? Go down to Home Depot on a Saturday and their air conditioner doesn't work.
Wait, you thought about becoming a dog catcher for a little bit, right, Dave?
No, but I don't like dogs.
Okay.
So maybe.
Do you still have your road dog T-shirt?
It's not a T-shirt. It's a button up.
What?
It's like a button up. It's like a.
Oh, it was like a nice groomsman shirt, like a button-down Oxford shirt.
With writing on it.
I might be able to pull up a photo.
Yeah, we'll share
Or it
the
might
photo.
actually be pink.
We'll share the photo. Is it
Can we take
embroidered?
it back?
No, I'll.
You don't have to look it up now.
I'm looking it up.
He's gonna go for
Well,
it.
he recently tagged me, very recently, in this photo.
So you do still have the shirt.
I think so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Also, did you say that you don't like dogs and that's why you want to be a dog catcher?
Yeah, that goes together, right?
That was
Yeah.
one reason he would be a dog catcher. I don't think he does want to.
Was
be
it
a
But I
dog
You
catcher.
actually don't
like
really.
dogs.
I'm kind of scared of dogs, so I actually think dog catcher would be pretty bad for me because I'd see them, but I wouldn't want to catch them because then they might
You want to
touch.
run away?
Then they
Well,
might.
maybe you should.
Then they might touch me,
Hmm.
and I
Yeah.
can't deal with that kind of thing.
What did the bridesmaids have like a fun? Were they like some sort of animal group?
I can't remember. There's
Spice Girls.
there's me and the road dogs and the bride.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is like a pink button-down
Yeah,
shirt.
pink. I was wrong about the blue.
Where does it say road dogs on it though? On the
It
back?
doesn't say road. No, there was no embroidery. He just called us the road dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Okay. So
I remember that.
what?
I remember when you did that on Facebook. Did you just do it recently?
I don't know.
You did it a while
got
ago,
shared.
didn't
Well,
you?
Billy just shared it,
He said
so
he got
maybe
shared recently. So
Yeah.
these are just pink shirts. I like
Yeah.
how they put you in pink, and those are the road dogs.
those are the road dogs.
That's pretty fun. So
Chelsea's
Yeah,
there.
that's fun.
Big Tone's there.
now, does the group? Are there any road dogs meeting you in Phoenix?
Well, Chelsea's the one getting married, so he's one of the road dogs.
Okay.
Billy was supposed to come as a surprise. Me and Billy were supposed to be
Oh,
surprises,
Billy was a surprise too.
but Billy declined. Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah. Well, he's coaching or something.
Oh, okay. He couldn't make it out for
Yeah.
the road dog reunion.
Yeah, who knows?
You mentioned you gave a toast at my wedding. Have you ever you've done toast at other weddings, right?
Yeah, I did one at my brother's
Uh-huh.
when I was 19.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
then I made Feezer let me, my friend Adam Feezer,
Uh-huh.
I made
I
him
love Feezer.
I made him let me give a speech at his wedding, which
You-
his wife didn't
You
want
made
me.
him.
You made him.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I'm going to give a speech. And his wife was like, I really would rather you didn't.
Uh-huh.
But I still did. It
Wow.
was very short.
Wow.
I just compared him to the Grand Canyon, you know.
Oh, your classic Grand Canyon speech.
Yeah. Classic. Compare him to a few national parks. Get out of there.
Yeah.
That's all nice.
So you strong armed your way into giving a
Yeah.
speech.
She explicitly says,
Well, she was worried I was going to get mean
uh-huh.
because I got a mean
Oh,
streak sometimes,
comedian.
I guess. and
Right.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
I'm not going to roast somebody on their special night.
No, you're
Thank
just going to
God.
force your way onto the stage.
You're just gonna give him your regular ass boilerplate
Well,
Grand Canyon.
it was better than that.
speech that
But,
everyone knows.
I mean, there's a ripe crowd who's in a good mood, and I'm just going to sit there and not get a piece of that.
Wow. Wow. This is
I'm a goddamn performer,
yeah.
you know?
You know, most people.
You stiff arm the bride on the way to the mic.
Anytime there's a crowd, I'm going to try to get up there. Do whatever I
Yeah.
can to get up there.
So, did you have thoughts prepared before day of, or you just saw the crowd was hot and you're like,
I've always winged it
yeah,
till your wedding, and it frankly goes better when I wing it.
yeah.
I feel like.
I agree. But your philosophy, you're also. Explain your philosophy on speeches and then the national parks thing just very quickly. You sort of touched on it, but what's your bullet point go to?
Well, you compare their qualities, and then you say the national park, and then you compare the qualities of the park to them, exemplifying why they're such a good person.
So it's an analogy. It's always a national park.
Yeah.
It has been.
So can you give us like an example of what would you say about Eric and what national park he would be?
I don't know. I'm getting geysers. I'm getting geysers right now.
Okay, so maybe Yellowstone.
Yellowstone can be a little stinky, but he's faithful.
Okay, all right. I liked where it went.
And maybe someday he'll blow up and kill us all.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully.
Wow.
That's the 5-year plan.
Didn't see that
Get
turn.
really
Well,
famous.
you keep reading stories about that,
Sure.
Leave.
but they actually say Mount Rainier more dangerous now.
Which is, do you know what national park that's in?
Washington, I think. Is
It's
that
in
in Washington?
Maybe it's not a national
Yeah.
park.
I was just kayaking up there last year.
That sounds interesting and very not like you at all.
You saw the photo.
Oh yeah, I made fun of you.
Fuck, what is it?
That was
I've
really
been
bad.
there. I went there recently too. The
It's like
National
Puget
Park.
Sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Dave, maybe you could say something like so and so's like Glacier National Park because they're so slow. You like that?
Seems mean.
Mm.
You just said he's going to blow up and kill everyone.
That was an afterthought. I shouldn't have even said that.
Okay.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
No. I mean, like, not kill.
Eric's
like,
blown up on
not
me before.
actually kill.
Oh yeah.
That's because you slapped me in the face. You slapped me in the face. I knew you were gonna fucking do this dentist son bullshit.
No,
you slapped me in the
that's
face.
not even
and I
the
said,
time
if
I'm
you
talking
slap me
about.
again, we're gonna fight.
That's not
That's
the
not
time
even
he's
the time
talking
I'm
about.
talking about.
He was talking
Are you
about
talking
when
about in the van?
in the van.
You're talking about in the van.
In the van.
Oh, when you guys were both shit talking Shelby.
I wasn't shit talking Shelby. I had nothing to do with Shelby.
Shelby Furo at Shelby Furo on Twitter. You guys are both shit talking her.
No.
In the van?
And
That's
then
not
Dave-
even what we were
and then
talking
Dave-
about.
And then Dave got tired of that. And
You've
then
been
so
mad at
he-
me a lot more times than I can remember.
twice. Well, you're really annoying, and you actually try to fucking piss people off.
Yeah.
And you're a fucking bully, and I want to fight you most of the time.
Wow.
Okay.
This is one of those situations where
Come through the screen,
I
big
am
boy.
glad that Eric is still in Baltimore. Yeah, you do like
Yeah.
to poke the bear. You're a contrarian.
Yeah.
And then
Classic
I'm a
middle
bear.
child.
I'm a
interesting.
bear.
Classic middle child.
Oh
Interesting.
yeah. Wait, didn't your brother marry the governor's daughter?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Let's talk
Yeah,
about.
well, I gave a speech at his wedding. Everybody was like, that was pretty good. And then the governor gave a speech, and everybody was like, wow, now that guy can talk.
So back
Yeah.
up. Your older brother Tony
Uh-huh.
married. He's not governor anymore, right? He was
He's finishing out.
the governor of South Dakota.
I think it's his last year.
And your brother married his daughter. So
Correct.
you're basically South Dakota royalty, political royalty,
Basically.
basically.
Yeah,
And this is the one you made when you were 19,
19. Yep.
and that was before you were doing comedy.
Yeah, I was in the University of South Dakota. I was in business school. I was just crunching numbers back then.
Wow, such a far cry. And what's that speech like compared to the governor's?
A lot shorter.
Remember? Did you do any roasting? Did you do any roasting in that one?
It was just like, he's a good brother.
No national park comparison.
That was before I really got onto that vein.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's
Yeah.
before the muse and me started talking.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, I was just crunching numbers back then.
Yeah, you're a business major. And then the governor's speech is really long.
Yeah, it was kind of long.
Was he politicking? Was he still running?
He was lieutenant governor at the time.
I see.
LT.
Oh, this is before he was actually governor.
Yeah, he wasn't governor.
I thought
Then.
he was running.
Yeah, he was angling.
Yeah.
They're always running for something, you know.
Is he going to make a bigger run? Is he moving to Washington?
Not that I've heard of.
Okay.
No.
No stories here.
We're trying to get a headline.
Sorry, Argus leader.
Close up.
Yeah.
This is a post 2016 election. David Venhuizen. No fodder.
No, you know.
No fodder. Wait, I have another question. You worked at Mount Rushmore, right? Which is a national park, right?
I didn't work. I worked at a hotel there. Yeah,
Right.
I don't think
Were
it is a
there-
national park.
it's
It's not?
national monument.
Yeah, there you go.
Monument. Were there a lot of proposals there? I feel like that's like a proposal.
Great question.
Yeah, I sold a lot of honeymoon suites.
Ooh,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, and I tried to give people a deal on them too, because I had some. It wasn't one of these corporate hotels
Good
where
for
it's
you.
like these are the old numbers. I could kind of sell,
Uh-huh.
so
Yeah.
I gave some good breaks.
Oh, because you
Yeah.
like what they're doing. You're like,
Yeah.
you're like, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. It has a hot tub.
Yeah.
If you look
That's
out the
cool.
window, you can see the Rush.
Oh, really?
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't know
All
there
of
were
their
hotels
faces?
that
You can
close.
see all their faces.
I think so. Definitely from President's View. That's where Big Tone worked up there at President's View. You can
Yeah.
see it up there.
Yeah,
That
that's
must be
awesome.
pretty sweet.
Where Billy worked at the Rushmore Express, no view.
So
That
you
was the
guys,
crap one.
so pretty much everyone on the Road Dogs worked there for at one time or another.
Oh yeah,
Did Chelsky?
Shelsky didn't go out there with us,
No.
but
Oh, Shelsk.
I'm going back to the hotel. I'm going to see what the ADR is. That's the average
Yeah.
daily rate. If you didn't know,
Are you crunching numbers right now? Because I thought you left this behind.
you don't really leave the front desk. You're always behind it for the rest of your life.
That's true. That's true.
What do you like about weddings? What do you like to see when you go to a wedding? Food?
I
Are you
love
a
it.
food guy?
I love a Catholic wedding
Really?
because I laugh a lot.
The full ceremony, hour-long Catholic wedding?
There's so many surprises.
How many Catholic weddings have you been
A
to?
lot.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Why?
predominantly Catholic. I think
What?
mostly Catholic weddings.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought you were what do you call the other
Protestant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've been to mostly Catholic weddings.
What are you talking about?
I have a lot of friends who are Catholics.
From the South Dakota area?
Catholics big. Yeah, Catholics big everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I've heard something about that.
It's a pretty big religion. It's
Yeah,
a pretty
it's
big religion.
pretty
It's like
big,
one
yeah.
of the bigger ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'll take your word for it on that. But so most people hate the Catholic weddings, David.
Right, but they can be funny.
Yeah.
Because just all the old
People
things they
start
do.
singing out of nowhere, and you're like, "What's going on?"
Uh-huh.
I'm just a Protestant dope,
Yeah.
waiting to sing "Go Tell It on the Mountain." Over the hills
There's
and
that-
everywhere.
Which never comes.
It never
There's
comes.
that backstory again. There's the humble beginning backstory. You guys both like to churn this shit out like you're not a couple of dentists, son. But yeah.
What are you talking about?
Churn out that fucking. You were born in a barn.
Dave's a
and
folk
you
hero from
I was
the
born.
plains.
I was born
goat-
in a
a
hospital
goat was your
next to
dad.
my house. I grew up by sheep, and I bat at them, and they came to me. The cows that I grew up with, I mooed at them. They didn't come to me.
So you were a shepherd?
I was. Sometimes I golf balls at them too.
Wow.
Practice.
Yeah,
Wow.
you did.
Now
Yeah.
we're going to get a lot of letters. We got Peter writing in. We got the Phoenix
Hey,
people.
but with my swing,
Mm.
the safest thing I could do for him was hit at him.
Ha 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 ha.
That's a little golf humor here. I learned that from you ever hear of a guy named Bob Hope?
Oh man.
When do you go back overseas to entertain the troops? You got another USO show.
Oh,
coming
I
up,
just
right?
love it.
Great question.
I just love
Great
it.
question.
Chopping down at the base, just thinking about how I'm going to please all those troops with my insights.
What else? What do you like party wise after the ceremony? You've just been to a great Catholic ceremony. It's been 2 hours.
Uh-huh. Well, I like to steal the bride, which is something that we talked about. Have you ever heard of stealing the bride?
No.
It's
That
something.
sounds great.
It's something that happens in South Dakota. So if you're in the wedding party as a man, if you're like,
If you're a road dog,
if you're a groom, if you're a road dog,
Wait, is this from The Office? This is a real thing?
this is a real
they
thing.
do it a little different in the office, but it is.
Yeah, right.
If you're a road dog, usher, groomsman, you steal the bride, you take her to a bar, you get some shots with her, and then you bring her to the party. Basically,
So right after the ceremony,
Right after the
she
ceremony.
gets abducted.
That is so fun.
yeah, we yeah, it's fun.
Do the women steal the groom or
Steal the groom, yeah,
Oh, okay.
and then they show up at the party and they're a little tipsy, getting ready.
I can't believe we fell ass backwards into a huge wedding
Yeah.
supernova. This should be a bigger fucking thing. This should be a fucking tradition.
I thought it was
Why aren't
until
more
I
people
started
doing
going to
this?
other weddings.
Apparently it is in some areas. It sounds fun. I like how there's a little like swinger element to it, which is kind of weird.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to go to a Laker game with a bunch of like Drew's sisters and her mom and and her friends. That would have been way more fun.
Oh,
Right after the
Oh.
ceremony, you go to a Lakers game, take in a full
Oh,
four
wait,
quarters, and then show up to the dance.
hold on.
But we'll leave before the fourth.
Eric, hold on. We went to a Lakers game with you, and you
But
just
he would've
said
liked to have been with the
You would have
sisters.
rather been with Drew's sisters. Thank you very much.
It would have been different.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, I missed the part where they do it between the ceremony.
Yeah,
and
so it's right after the
okay.
ceremony,
Yeah, okay.
right after the
Okay,
rice
okay, that's
throwing.
different.
You nab them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there like a fake kidnapping
Fake nab.
thing to it?
No, don't. But
Yeah.
like
Like you're coming with us.
it's all tradition. Everybody knows
Yeah.
what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I bet you could have fun with the kidnapping part. You could do like a fake movie.
Yeah.
Everybody could dress up like from one movie.
Usually, you're just still in your wedding attire.
Yeah.
but,
You're wearing your pink road dog shirt.
I mean, you can always change traditions. I mean, have fun
Yeah.
with it. Do it California style.
Yeah.
Isn't this like because you asked me about this?
Yeah, I did ask
for
if
my
we were
wedding.
going to be stealing Wendy, and I thought you might have known about it, being that you're from
That's really
Iowa.
cute.
Yeah. No, I did not know about that.
Yeah.
David, that's really cute. I love that. You should have done it.
I think Wendy might have been scared.
Well, we didn't have a wedding party.
You're right.
We didn't have
Well, Wendy
official
hates-
wedding parties.
Yeah,
Wendy hates you guys, right?
No, she
You and
doesn't
Colin?
hate them. She
maybe as a combo.
maybe as a combo, not the biggest fan. Individually, she thinks they're fine people.
Just as long as we're not in the same room, I think she's okay with us.
Yeah, well, we didn't have wedding parties, so we didn't do that. But I Googled it when you asked me if we were going to do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of scarier kind
There's a
of
scarier version of stealing the bride.
Yeah.
Which is what that's what they did on The Office.
I don't remember that. Explain that.
I'm an Office scholar. When Dwight and Angela get married, they like kidnap Angela for real and then put her in the trunk.
Yeah.
And then it's like more real.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
it's like,
I kind of remember that.
There's
yeah.
the thing I saw was like in India or somewhere. It was somewhere in South Asia.
And they really kidnap them.
Well, they were, yeah, but it's also built on tradition where they're like stealing from the town over or something. And then that's, I don't know.
Do they give the bride back?
They steal her and then they marry her. This is going to be insensitive. I got to do my research
Did
before.
you just read a horrible story from India?
I Googled stealing the bride. And then that's what came up. So
Let's just
I would
say
urge you all
nothing
to do
more
that.
about it. Yeah, let's say nothing more about it. Just do our research on it.
Yeah, we'll do our due diligence.
I want to make it like I'm going to do it California style, and I'm going to make it my own. I'm going to take what you've given me, David, that I liked,
Thank
and
you.
I'm gonna flip it into something that's unique
Yeah,
and
It
market
does sound
that way.
fun.
it's a fusion kind of thing.
Are you ragging on the groom while you're out with the bride? Or are you like, I can't believe you're going to be with old Billy?
Yeah, you made a mistake. You made a big mistake. He leaves his bagels out.
Stale
Enjoy
bagel.
living with that. Stuff like that.
Just
Did that really happen?
is that
No, Billy was pretty good about doing dishes.
about the bagels and stuff?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
When you get married,
Uh-huh.
do you plan on getting married, David? You want to have a family, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
Or are you going to be like your uncle? You said have like a bunch of wives.
Well, I'm not planning on it. I
Okay.
don't think anybody plans on getting married 8 times.
No.
No, we got married 9 times to 8 different women.
Your uncle got
Your
married
uncle did?
9 times to 8 different.
My great uncle. Yeah.
Oh,
8 and 9.
He was a
does
wild
he
man.
does he look exactly like you, but like in like a black and white older
Like
picture?
the
He was a truck
1920s.
driver. He was a truck driver. He's the only other member of my family to live in Los Angeles.
Okay.
So,
Oh, cool.
Okay.
yeah.
So
Um,
there was obviously a remarry in there somewhere.
Yeah.
He remarried.
Yep. Once. And divorced again.
Okay. Do you now, if you ever do get married, are you going to steal? You want the steal the bride tradition at your wedding?
I think so. I'm also going to want a dollar dance.
I like the dollar dance. It also is kind of weird.
It is weird, but
Is
I
that
will.
when everybody
I will
throws
demand it.
dollars at the dancing?
No, it's
No.
the bride is and
the groom.
and the groom are
Yeah.
just standing there. They're just on the dance floor, and then people walk up to them with a dollar on their hand
Yeah.
and in their
Mhm.
hand. It could be on. They have a dollar,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and
It's
they
up to them if they want to balance it on the back of their hand or hold the
hold
dollar.
it. It's more impressive if you balance it, but
Wait, really?
no.
No.
Oh, that would be so cool.
But,
you could say anything. You could say anything, and I would believe it. If you
and then you
came from the
dance. You dance with them for like 15 seconds, and you're like, "So you're getting married?" And they're like, "Yeah." And they're like,
Congratulations.
"Who are you?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm a cousin."
Uh-huh.
And then you leave, and then somebody else dances with them for 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And they run away with a pretty good score.
Yeah, it's a way to give the newlyweds a little purse.
Yeah, give them a little money.
Mm.
They get to meet everybody. I remember liking it when I was a kid.
And it's like a little low key prostitution, like a little.
Yeah, that's the
little
weird
bit. It's
element
just-
of it.
a
It's
little
just a
prosty.
dance.
But it's just a dance.
Just
a dance.
Just a
And
dance.
it's like 15 seconds. It's much more tasteful than the garter belt thing, if you ask me.
Do they auction? I was trying to remember. Do they auction the garter belts? Is there an
Do they
auction?
auction the garter belt?
Yeah, isn't it just like a bunch of people going, "I got 10"?
Oh, I don't. I thought it was a thing where they shot at like the bouquet and whoever grabbed
Maybe that's it. Maybe the auction never happened.
That seems like it could go south pretty quick.
I will want a Carter auction at my wedding. Whether it's been done or not, I would like to start it.
Okay.
I like that you want to turn a buck at a wedding. I like that you.
I'll sell my cufflinks. I'll sell my tie. I'll sell my shoes.
Everything must go.
Everything must go.
Play some poker?
I don't plan on using this again. Oh, Hold'em? That's the night before.
You want to go heads up with Granny the night before, don't you?
We go Hold'em.
That's a rehearsal dinner. Hold'em.
Hold'em.
Okay.
Big stogies.
Yeah.
Big stogies.
Yeah.
I give everybody a watch and
wow. Very cool.
Like you're at Michael Jordan. Are you at Michael Jordan Steakhouse in Chicago?
I'm at Longhorn Steakhouse Burbank.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
So you can hit the AMC after, see whatever's playing at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's the night before your wedding?
Yeah.
Wait. Did you just make this up or have you thought about this?
It sounded like you were describing your batch party.
I'm a fan of bachelor party before the wedding. Less travel.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do, but it was hard.
Yeah.
It's got more like.
Well, now that you have the rehearsal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If I could design the system, if I could be the first one to design weddings, it'd probably look a lot different than it does now. But hey, I'm 1,000 years too late.
You can. That's the beauty of weddings. Every time you have a wedding, you design your new system.
Yeah, that's what we're learning here on Groomzilla. Is just make it about you.
You're not going to get married, though. You're never going to have a wedding.
Make it about me, huh? Yeah. All right. I think I could dabble in something like that.
I don't think you're going to get. I think you're going to be like a Kurt Russell, Goldie Hawn type. You're going to be in a long relationship. With
I can't ride a motorcycle.
Oh, I wouldn't want you to. That'd be too badass. That'd be too much. You're a truck boy. You're a truck guy.
I'd love to, but just the thought of it scares me. I was in New Mexico thinking about driving motorcycles, and because I was at Wild Hog shooting locations, and I was thinking about how they had to ride motorcycles on some of these places, and I was like, I couldn't even.
You never been on a hog? You never been wild hogging?
Well, I rode on motorcycles to 5 to like 12.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I got one of those little ones.
Oh, like dirt bikes?
Dirt bikes.
Yeah.
And I had a motorcycle, and then I crashed.
You had a bad crash, yeah.
And then I've never.
It's scary. You got to get back on that horse.
No,
got to get back on that iron horse.
Stay off the horse.
I was on the back of a Vespa once in like 2000 and I want to say like 3 or 4. And I can still hear my screams at night.
You were on the back of a Vespa, like someone else was driving?
Who was driving?
Yeah.
Hugh Grant?
And I was terrified. My friend, my fun aunt who lived in Seattle, she had a Vespa. She worked at a bookstore.
I hope that's true. Is that true?
No, of course not. I think
Who's
that's Meg
Vespa
Ryan.
you're riding on the back.
Meg Ryan and
Did you just watch Larry Crown?
Yeah, is this a Larry Crown situation? Was it Tom Hanks?
Yeah. And Julia
Tom
rides
Hanks
it.
and Julia.
I'll see anything with you and Tom and Julia. You guys have such great chemistry.
Yeah.
I'll never do another movie with them ever again.
I'm sorry.
Ever again.
Sorry to hear that.
That's a loss for everybody.
It's a loss for the world.
I think it's been done. And ever since The Terminal, I haven't really looked at Tom the same way.
The Terminal, I loved it when they were spinning those plates.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
Eric,
they got a lot of plates up in the air very, very quickly. Now, are you talking about the actual plates?
The plate. The guy who's in all the
there's literal plate spinning.
Oh yeah.
The guy who's in all the Wes Anderson movies.
Oh yeah, he actually spins plates.
He's actually spinning plates in that. That's what I remember. Also, a fun fact: world's largest hand painted backdrop was made for that film.
Well, now you sound like you have some sort of insight into movie making, and
I might
sort of like almost like a tour guide background or something.
I might have a little bit of that.
Now, why would that be, David? What do you do for a living?
I'm a tour guide.
Where at? Sony Studios or something?
I don't know if I want to say.
Oh, I just said it.
I don't know. It's a major.
We'll just say we'll beep it out.
It's a major motion picture studio.
I already said Sony Studios.
Consistently in 6th out of the big 6. Yeah.
Okay. What is the worst thing you've seen at a wedding? Do you have any horror stories for weddings?
The worst thing I've ever seen at a wedding?
Besides the cops coming to my wedding. Besides the cops coming to my wedding and everybody having to move the cars.
Wrecks.
Besides your performance with Colin at my wedding?
Jeez, that was technical. That was technical difficulties, and David wanted to go up by himself, and you could tell.
Yeah.
And
I haven't seen anything too bad that. Well, I poured a beer on the father.
Well.
Accidentally, I was dancing, and the father of the bride was also on the dance floor, and I just, had a Bud Light.
Sorry, dilly. Sorry.
And I was having a Bud Light, and I was getting jiggy with it on the floor, and somebody bumps into me, and I spill the beer on his head. All
On
of
purpose?
it. No, it just like bumped all on his head. And I go, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And he says, nope, totally my fault.
Oh.
So I didn't know. But
okay. But he was drenched.
He was drenched. It wasn't his fault. I felt bad about it. I elbow a lot of people in the face at weddings too.
well, you're a rebounder. You're a born rebounder.
If I start having fun on the dance floor, there's a lot of people at risk, which is why I don't usually have fun.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like this upcoming wedding is going to be good then.
Yeah. No
the
dance.
dance floor
No
is a
dancing.
lot like
Maybe
the
that's why it
painting
is.
area.
Well, maybe I'm the reason there's no dance.
It sounds like this wedding is kind of based around you with this bachelor party and the no dancing rule
Yeah,
specifically because of you.
Can I
wouldn't
say
be
something?
surprised if you were
I
thinking
agree
about
with
me
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you were going to do the thing that with no dancing, you're just going to take the entertainment down a notch, right? So there's no dancing. What can you do? You pick a nice corner and you hold court.
Maybe they
That's
just
what
want
you
me
do.
to do a chunk, maybe they want me to do like an hour afterwards.
Do you? I know you joke, but you like going up and speaking when you're at weddings, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you like even funerals. You're open to.
Funerals I'm open to. I haven't got the privilege yet, but I'm waiting for one of my friends to die so I can get the chance.
Now, is it true? There's lots of rumors circulating that you have a file on your computer with potential eulogies
It's not. It's just some ideas.
for people in your
For
life.
actual living people that you know?
Yeah, you don't want. If you're not prepared, if you fail to prepare, you're prepared to fail.
Oh fuck. Now I know I'm gonna die, and I don't want you to speak about it. I'm gonna be on record. I'm gonna be on record right now that I
Okay.
do not want you to speak at my funeral, and you're gonna fucking find a way to do it. I know
If the crowd is ripe enough and in a good enough mood,
Well, you know the crowd's gonna be. I just died. For fuck's sake, you know that crowd's
if
gonna
they're
be.
going to be
fucking-
game, good luck keeping me off that stage.
Well, I don't think he'll
Damn
be
it.
there.
I really wish I didn't fucking know this. God damn it.
Hey, maybe this is just the kick in the pants you need.
Now, is this to keep going?
Fuck. This makes me,
To
this
not
makes
die?
me so fucking mad.
Does the same rule of thumb still apply? Is it a national park situation when at a funeral?
I've kind of moved
No.
away from the parks. That was in my 20s.
I feel like that's an
Oh,
ocean
okay.
thing.
yeah.
That's like an ocean
Yeah,
thing.
what
And
ocean?
death is a lot of. There'll be some
Choppy.
quotes.
Okay.
Choppy like the Atlantic.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still
Mm,
figuring
Bob.
it out.
Take your time.
Probably a lot of Bob lyrics.
Probably. Yeah. Oh, big moment. I'll tell you about it later. You don't need, and your listeners don't. Well, they should know. Every Sunday,
What is it?
88.5, Bob Dylan hour, 9 to 10 a.m. every Sunday morning. And they play the deep cuts. Stuff like off Empire Burlesque, Under
Okay.
the Red Sky.
I'm glad you brought this up. You're a huge Bob head.
Yeah.
Love Robert Zimmerman.
Uh-huh.
Have you thought about what cuts you would want at your wedding?
No Bob cuts that I can think of.
What?
Yeah.
Why? You love Bob.
I don't want to cry at my own wedding.
Wow. There's a lot wrong with that
Because
statement.
Bob's such a.
I don't
You
know.
He's not gonna have, like I said, he's not gonna have a wedding. And then two,
Yeah.
I feel like Bob's such a you thing. It's not really a we thing. If you do have a wedding,
No, I'll be in
Like-
control of the music.
Oh, okay.
yeah, but you're
I
not
don't
gonna play
control the
Bob.
music. There's some town songs I like.
Okay.
I could do Winterlude.
Winterlude, that one? Yeah.
Yeah, that's more of a dance. I think Bob's more for the dance.
Your first dance?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
boogie. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I mean that counts.
And a lot of Bob songs
Uh-huh.
that I like are like 8 minutes long.
They have talking in them.
Yeah.
What happened with Bob at the recently? Like when he like stopped on Hollywood Boulevard.
That wasn't recent. It just
That
became
wasn't?
viral recently. But
Oh,
that
that
happened a
didn't
couple
happen
years
recently.
ago, actually. He was
Oh,
just
no
driving.
shit.
I guess he's a Star Trek fan, and he saw Spock, and was like, "I'm going to get out, take a photo." And then Don King impersonator happened to be there, so he's like, "You hop in here too, pal." And
Yeah.
There's a picture of the real Bob Dylan with 2 impersonators
yeah,
on Hollywood Boulevard.
and I guess he did the Star Trek whatever
Yeah.
thing.
Live long and prosper hand.
Yeah,
He was just driving through Hollywood, and he told his driver to stop.
in his
He got
Cadillac
out.
Escalade, he was saying, "On Star, where's the nearest Chili's?" And and then he's on the corner of his eye, he's like, "Oh my God, is that Spock?" Because he's a little old. His eyesight's probably, and whatever.
Sure enough.
Sure enough.
Wow.
Have you had his bourbon yet? Have you had Bob Dylan's
I haven't.
signature
I'm saving
bourbon?
that for the wedding.
Yeah, good idea.
Hmm.
That might be the only reason you have a wedding.
Yeah.
Serve the
So somebody will
bourbon.
buy me the expensive
How
one.
much? Yeah. How much is it?
It's like $50, but then there's like one that's like $150,
Hmm.
and it features
That's not bad.
his Ironworks,
Oh, sure.
the bottle.
Yeah.
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 Every bottle does, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
See, Dan,
Have you
get
been out to that casino in Maryland?
Which one?
He built a gate for a casino in Maryland, Ironworks Gate.
Which
Sounds
which-
like a day trip
Which
to me.
casino? There's a lot of casinos here.
I
There's
don't
like
know. I don't know.
well, there's the Horseshoe, but that doesn't have a gate.
I don't know.
I gotta look it. I'll look it up. I
Yeah.
have been craving. I
You might
have been
wanna-
craving a casino
You might want to Google
experience.
Maps this one.
Yeah.
Let's
I'll do it.
let's wrap this up. Final thoughts. Eric, do you have anything else for Dave regarding anything? Doesn't have to be weddings.
I want it to be weddings. I feel like you. Do you have any idea? And I want you to answer as honestly as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't.
You
yeah.
Do
Let's
you
get a
have
real
any
answer before
idea
we go.
All my answers have been
of
real.
what your proposal would be like if you were ever to propose?
Great question.
Because I feel like you're a big storyteller, and the proposal is the beginning of the story.
You're also a very you're like surprisingly caring for like people close in your life. Like you like making sure your friends had a good day when they're supposed to be having a big day. Like
except for me.
no, he kept checking in with you, Eric. Like on the batch party, he's like, "You having fun, buddy?" Like you just want to make sure everyone's having their day.
I haven't thought. If I'm being honest, I haven't thought about it at all.
Okay.
What about rings? Do you have any family rings you're going to fall back on if at the time
No,
comes?
big bro gets all the rings.
Oh boy.
You know, middle
Yeah,
son.
that sucks.
Hmm.
Yeah.
How many rings are there?
Although we got our uncle's 9.
Oh,
That
shit.
sounds like you should be able to get one of those.
Can't touch him.
I really want him to look like you, like Lieutenant Dan, like all of Lieutenant Dan's family look like him that died in every war in Forrest Gump. I want him.
Yeah.
I want the
it's
guy
hard
that
to-
had
I
9
only knew him
wives.
when he was really old, so it's hard for me to say.
No pictures?
Okay,
I don't have any.
dig
All
it
right.
up.
All right.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll find
some.
it.
Okay.
Well, thank you, David. You were, by the way, and I want this to be known, the star of my stag
Yeah,
party.
yeah, definitely.
You were the heart and soul of that engine.
Well, it was a great time. I'm glad that somebody dropped out and I could come along.
It was my dad.
Hey, well, whatever. Whatever gets me in there, I don't care.
Dave, where does everybody find you on the internet? Plug yourself.
I'm on Twitter.
David _ Venhuizen?
I'm on Instagram.
David _ Venhuizen?
I have a Medium page. I haven't been on there for 2-3 years.
Great.
I'm gonna start a Medium page. I'm gonna post my first Medium thing soon.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
wait to read it. I can't wait to read it. Just
It's it's really long. I've already written it. It's really long.
if anybody wants to email me, that's okay.
You want to give your email?
DVENHUIZ. And I know you're going to want to put in that extra EN. It's not there.
Steven Hughes.
DVenhughes@gmail.
All right.
Hit me up. Any thoughts? Anything? Any questions?
Grab a coffee.
I'd love to help.
All right.
And if you're ever in Culver City and you want to take a tour,
Do that. It's at Beep Studios in Culver City. And he's Dave. He's been there. I
long
got a
time.
personalized tour with my dad.
Mhm.
And let me tell you, that was a good show.
I've given people tours.
Yeah.
And yep.
All right. Thanks, David.
thanks, David.
Thank you guys for the wonderful podcast and the wonderful time.
Thanks, David.
Thank you.
Thanks, David.
Thank you, Dan.
Thanks, David.
Dankeschön.
There he was. That was Papa D.
Oof, that was a great talk.
Oh, that was fun. We're old friends. I don't know if you know
Yeah.
that. The three of us?
Yeah.
Three of us?
Yeah.
We all go way back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've known each other. We known each other.
Yeah. Thanks once again for listening, Groomzillas. This is just another reminder that Eric and I, if you're in the Denver area, will be at High Plains Comedy Festival, August 23rd through the 25th. The podcast is going to be there. We're going to be there. Are you going to be there? I hope so.
Come say hi. And if you are going to be there, come say hi down on one knee. And so we'll know.
Oh, yeah. So we'll know why you're there.
So when you see us, get down on one knee like you're going to propose.
I like that idea a lot.
And then we'll see what's up.
People will start doing that for us. You know, like people Captain Morgan when they're drinking.
Yeah.
I hope people start doing the proposal for us.
Yeah. So you nupheads, and you don't have to be in the Denver area, but it would be cool if you were in the Denver area to go see us at High Plains. But if you see us out and about at IKEA, or Dan's cool discotheques that he goes to in the LA area,
you know them. I tweet about them a lot. You know about my discotheques.
Yeah.
Just give us the one knee. Yeah, take a knee.
Take a knee. Because it's a twofer. Because you're like, oh, I love Groomzillas, but then also, fuck the military industrial complex and and all the stuff that the NFL and cops, shooting on our black people.
Okay.
Twofer.
All right. Eric?
Yeah.
See you next week.
What's up? Oh, are we done?
Yeah, what's up?
All right, Dan, I'll miss you. I love you. Bye.
Wait. Should we do one more hour right now, or should we? Let's wrap it up. No. I
want to go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I love you. I love you too, Eric. Bye. All right.
I love you too. Bye.
I love you. Bye.
Forever Dog.
This has been a Forever Dog production. Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey. For more original podcasts, please visit foreverdogpodcasts.com and subscribe to our shows on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Keep up with the latest Forever Dog news by following us on Twitter and Instagram @ForeverDogTeam and liking our page on Facebook.